I had worked here for probably 4 or 5 years, and I was a diehard CD collector, and I was just buying CDs left and right. And then my boss had given me a record player. He was like, you should probably have one, because he's got a collection of them. And so he handed me my first record player probably close to 10 years ago. I just kind of started buying like really cheap, like $2 weird records. Most of my music is all on record now. The records have really kind of exploded as far as like what people are searching for, especially within the last like 2 years. I would say that's the majority of the sales, aside from DVDs, which everybody still buys. The store opened originally in '98, and we've been here since. Before it was the Record Exchange, it was like a typewriter store and the stereo loft, and a lot of the clients that have been shopping here for a long time remember it as the record loft, and that's kind of why we wanted to remodel the upstairs and bring LPs up here. We opened upstairs on Record Store Day this year, and I have never seen that many people in the store, and they were all buying LPs. Originally, when I moved to Eugene, I was shopping here constantly, and I was here like every other day just looking through the budget bins, and I was a huge fan of the movie Clerks growing up, and I was just like, oh, I want to work at a video store. And then when I discovered, at the time, CD Game Exchange, I was like, this is the place I want to be. Gone through a lot of different changes. It seems to be like every 10 years or so the name will change. It started as the Record Exchange and then turned to CD Game Exchange. And then after my boss bought the building, we were just kind of looking at it and we were like, okay, well, we're here like permanently. We own the space. So he was like, I think it's time for a rebrand, because CDs were the thing we sold the least of. And the logic was, why is the thing you sell the least the first thing in the name? And so he decided on Epic Seconds because it didn't specify a product, and it was something that if we want to start carrying books, we can do it. It was just kind of an all-encompassing anonymity of it. The long-term goal is to get more involved in the community. Just this last month, we signed up for the First Friday Art Walk, and so we're part of that now. So every month we get new foot traffic in of people that have never needed to shop here, but are in here to look at local artists and stuff like that. We typically donate to just about every person that comes through. That's like, we've got a raffle going. The last one was, we donated like $150 worth of merchandise to Costco for one of their fundraisers that they were doing. We just try to constantly get our name out there, but have it be associated with positive things in the community. I'd say about 95% of the product in the store is purchased from people. We do new orders of merchandise periodically, but it's not like a regular thing. We used to do game orders all the time, but yeah, I would say 95 to 98% of the store stock is all purchased from individuals.